Arrested after the Twin Peaks shootout are speaking out after their cases are dismissed.
The Killeen City Council passes a law banning semi-trucks from parking near residential areas, but some truckers aren't following the rules.
And Cuppers Cove has a new head coach. We'll tell you all about it later in sports.
From the most watched station in Central Texas, this is KWTX News 10.
A father and son busted in Waco's Twin Peaks shootout are sharing their story tonight. Good evening, I'm Tara Bergener.
And I'm Gordon Collier. John Wilson was the head of the Cossacks Motorcycle Club in McLennan County. His son Jake was a member too.
That's right. John Carroll joins us now live in our studio with more on their memories of that day and how it changed their lives. John?
Exactly right, Tara. This has been a huge week, we may say, of Twin Peaks saga. 62 bikers had their charges dismissed after 3 years. 25 were re-indicted for murder and riot charges, and a number of those left are expected to have their charges dropped as well. Well, John and Jake Wilson are two of those whose charges were dropped. Whatever you think sheds new light on who they are and what they've been through.
I wish I could turn the clock back and not go, but we did.
John Wilson and his son Jake run the Legend Cycle Shop off South I-35 in Waco. The two were at the Twin Peaks restaurant on May 17, 2015, wearing their Cossack vests when a fight broke out between rival biker gangs, the Cossacks and the Banditos.
And then all of a sudden someone threw a punch, and then within a very short amount of time, a second or two, the first gunshot went off, and then when the shooting started, I was grabbing a whole bunch of cement and getting down behind a motorcycle.
Many have claimed John led all the Cossacks into battle that day, but he insists his power was very limited.
The actual truth is I was president of the 6-man chapter, the McLennan County chapter.
Though he was one of the leaders present, he says he never knew a melee like that would break out.
I was initially told about 12 or 15 of us were going to go to this meeting, and we were going to sit there and sit through this meeting and shake hands and try to do an olive branch. It didn't turn out that way, obviously.
When the shooting was over, 7 Cossacks lay dead, and 1 Bandito and another biker were also killed. And police arrested 177 people on the scene, including John and Jake Wilson.
As soon as I heard the gunfire stop, I slid under the wire onto the patio and was looking for my father here to make sure that he wasn't shot or killed or injured in any kind of way.
John says he knows some people committed crimes that day, but arresting everyone and not processing them quickly over the next few days was just not right.
There were individuals who made bad decisions that day, and but most of the people, regardless had on, were completely innocent of any crime that day.
Wilson says he was inside the restaurant when the shooting started, and he was looking out the window to see if his son was safe. The Wilsons have been out on bond for 3 years now, facing engaging in organized criminal activity charges, until those charges were dropped this week. During that time, their lives have drastically changed.
Persecuted is how I felt. I felt like what's helps when you're in jail on $1 million bond, you don't have to make a lot of money. It feels like you're never going to get out.
The Wilsons remain a part of the Cossacks, but John says he no longer is the leader.
I serve as a chaplain in the club. We have a chaplain chapter.
As John looks to the future with his son and his family, he says his faith is what has helped him deal with the Twin Peaks tragedy.
I pray for all the members of the band club. I don't have hatred of anybody.
Now, Gordon and Tara, I have been covering this story since the shootout that day nearly 3 years ago. Although we have been through one lengthy trial that ended in a hung jury, we may never know who fired the first shot that started the melee, and the guilt and innocence of those at the restaurant that day is proving complicated at best. Reporting live in the studio, John Carroll, KWTX News 10.
All right, thanks, John. We have more news coming up, but I bet you're wondering what to expect weather-wise this weekend.